Hey Aries, welcome to your next 3 months reading. This is the Flourishing Mystic. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get started. I have a lot of decks I want to work with in this reading, so let's hop right in for you beautiful Aries. January, February, March. What do you have for Aries? Highest good, beloved spirit. Let's get our foundation here. Starting with January, we have, wow, the crown. Okay, so very interesting, very beautiful. You have the succulents energy in February. The crown is for January. And then you have the bees card in the month of March. Gorgeous energies that I'm picking up on for you Aries. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. You have tree ancestry. This is a card or an energy that is going to be with you for this entire period. Okay. They're also showing me angel numbers that may be significant for you at this time. So let's hop right in. There's a lot I want to get to. So the crown energy, okay, your sort of sibling signs, Taurus and Gemini, both got the crown card in the reading. So you may have some Taurus, Gemini in your chart. You may also want to check those readings out. There could be a message in there for you. But let's tune into the beautiful Aries energy right here. We have the number 28 that is standing out. So maybe the 28th of January is coming up as a strong, it could be like this portal I'm getting or this energy shift. Okay, so towards the end of January, I sense a significant shift for a lot of Aries. Now, this is just right after the full moon in Leo. So typically around full moon energies, something is illuminated. And what I love is the full moon is actually in the sign of Leo, very much connected to the crown. So let me tune in a little deeper. Let's see if you have a differing message from Gemini and Taurus. With the personal power card comes responsibility. You could have recently been promoted to a higher position, or you are in a position in life where you are assuming more responsibility for yourself. I feel like this is a great time for personal growth, personal development. You may be going to seminars or lectures or reading books on the topic. The crown is also your uniqueness, is what I'm getting. Your uniqueness, Aries, that really stands out throughout the month of January. I feel like you have a lot to give or show to the world, or you have a lot left to do in this lifetime. You have a lot of music in you, Aries, a lot of creativity. And it does feel like January sparks a time or a momentum or like this new cycle of, it feels like your crown is activated. So something about your divine purpose or your mission or your plan is also activated at the same time. It feels like for the Aries who were struggling with life purpose and path and what to do, what career to get into, or what job to look for, something is activated during this cycle that makes things clear to you. Okay, you get a deeper understanding of why you're here. A lot of your personal whys are going to come up. Why you're here, what you're meant to do, who you are, how you're even meant to serve. Because think about a king and a queen. That is a serving energy of a population if we're going to take it from its highest form. So I feel like there is a You're here to serve, you're here to do, but in doing so, you get a lot of recognition for your talent and your hard work, and it pays off. As you see in the month of February, things start to happen very fast. This shift takes place. You have the Succulents card, which is a very strong energy for growth and longevity, long-term growth, long-term success. Maybe long-term recognition as well. Okay, your work will stand the test of time is what I'm getting. Your work or your product is going to stand the test of time. It feels like it may have taken you a little while to get here, to understand your personal why, to understand your goals and missions in life. That was no mistake. Okay, whatever you are going to be building towards in 2024 is going to contribute to your long-term growth and your long-term goals. I'm getting a long-term success story, so you're going to have a lot to share with other people, maybe even through ancestry. Children, grandchildren in the future. They're bringing me to that card. There could also be ancestors right now who are really strongly with you and sort of protecting you in this space here. Now that you have found your crown and have decided to wear it the month of January, finding your personal power and strength and reserve. It's going to carry, I feel like you're going to carry this with you throughout the entire year. Looking at March, you have the Bees card. So there's definitely a community that you will be serving or connecting to in a meaningful way. Bees, the symbolism of bees is a very prosperous energy. It's a very busy energy, successful. Think about what a bee can produce and does for humanity. Okay? Something about what you produce. It produces honey. Okay? And that's very symbolic, but whatever you produce, there's something tried and true about it, or it's like a long-term, I'm getting the word investment, but it goes beyond that. What are you getting into, Aries? Because this is something very lucrative and stands the test of time is what I'm getting the most with the bees energy and honey. That's something that's always going to be a hot commodity for people. In March, I also sense that you will be getting together with people who are supportive to your journey, to your path, to your long-term plans as well. You may be connected to the right people at the right time. For some of you, I'm hearing angel investors. There could be someone investing in your product, in your business, in your idea or invention. I have a lot of innovative Aries here. So let's unfold this further. Starting with January. Well, that card kind of slipped. Let's see what it is. The Strength card, and I know that was no mistake, Aries. The Strength card very much associated with that crown energy and the full moon in Leo. There is something activating around this time that I can feel so strongly for you, Aries. I'd love to know what it is. We're approaching that. Okay, today I'm filming this energy on the new moon in Capricorn. So let's see what this is. I'd love to hear from you. What activates or what strengthens at this time? It could be your personal power and your belief in yourself, your belief in your life and what you're meant to do. You gain a sense of confidence this month. You gain a sense of self-appreciation. Okay, you feel honorous. You feel like what you have to offer is valuable. Okay, and other people are going to see it like that as well. There's a beautiful spirit guide animal, potentially the lamb or the lion. Okay, you could have both, which is a very interesting combo, isn't it? What does that symbolism mean to you, Aries. So March, oh, they're bringing me to March. I meant to say January, but January really sets a strong tone for the rest of the year that I feel like is really important to take notice of. Also, something to note, 2024 is an 8 year. So there's some confirmation of this being a very strong year for you. You know how there could be years where it felt like there was no real growth, no real visible, tangible growth or something like that. That this could be the year where you start to see the fruits of your labor. Look at the succulent plants. They survive under like harsh conditions. They're very strong, resilient, just like you. February is showing up that way. This strength energy definitely is going to trickle into February. So let's take a look. We have 2 cards, and would you believe that? Holy moly. King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, a perfect match, a perfect pair in the fire sign. That's your fellow fire sign energy. There's something about that Leo energy coming strong here, okay, for you, Aries, but there's also that fire element that you embody as well. For some of you, there's a divine harmony and a divine match in love. Isn't that great to hear for some of you single Aries looking to find your match? For others of you who are taken and spoken for, I sense there's a real understanding and knowing that you're with the right person. They understand you and accept you as you are, okay? You have found your soulmate, Aries, in the month of February. Now, excuse me, I really am working through some throat chakras stuff, and I feel like it's a download. King of Wands, Queen of Wands is such a beautiful energy because if you are an Aries who is passionate about something or you feel like you have a burning desire, this is going to be the energy to back you and support you, give you the drive, the motivation, the ideas, the energy, the simple energy, the will to get up in the morning, to make something happen in your life that is fruitful and abundant. So what a time to really, really achieve some goals, make a lot of things happen. I'm also getting the word like new achievements or like record sales, record subscribers or views or something like that coming through. That is going to excite you and give you more drive and energy to keep going. There's more spirit animal energy, and it's the lion. What does that mean to you? Is that something that's showing up on your path, maybe an emblem? You have the lion twice, you have a lamb, and you have a bee, okay? Something very significant for at least one of you. February is definitely going to be a month that you don't have to try much. You just simply want to. It's like you crave this new pathway. You want to achieve something. You have goals, you have ideas, and you're going to inevitably explore them. It's not going to take much to get you out of bed the month of February. You have a worthwhile goal, okay? It feels like it's worthy of your attention. You're manifesting something as well this month. The succulent card is success and prosperity. Okay, so what a prosperous month. And also we're entering the year of the dragon, very fiery and very fitting for the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. You like that energy, that drive, that passion, and that inner knowing that you can become an instant success. Even if you've been poor your whole life, even if you failed in business, in marriage, in careers, in the year of the dragon, the underdog can certainly rise to the top. Let's look at March for Aries. I'm getting the 7th of March coming up with that 3-7. For whatever reason, the 7th of the month being significant. But the whole month is going to be significant because I feel like you just feel connected and aligned. Okay? If you're an Aries that has a business, opens up a business, I feel like your clientele find you and you feel supported and appreciated. And they feel appreciated by you. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of gratitude to go around the month of March as one example. Bees is also finding like-minded people to work alongside. Some of you maybe have something major here, like a major goal that requires the participation from multiple people. So knowing who to trust, finding the key people that are sort of in alignment and have the similar goals as you. Maybe they bring different talent to the table, but the end goal is the same, which is important. Let's open up March for Aries. March. Seven of Cups. Okay, so this is learning who to trust and who you can't trust. There's going to be a lot of people who maybe apply for a job, or you may have a lot of jobs to apply to, depending on what spectrum you're on here. Just kind of coming to an internal realization of where you're meant to direct your energy is going to be important. I feel like you do find it with the bees and the community. Okay, but there could be a lot of different offers or opinions or options that you want to sort through with your intuition above all and with your discernment above all. Don't allow yourself to maybe feel distracted or unclear. The way to clarity is perhaps through meditation or perhaps through something that gives you focus. It could be exercise, it could be cooking, it could be journaling, it could be talking to maybe mentors or supportive people to help sort of clear your mind of maybe any doubts or confusions around a situation that may come up in the month of March. The 7 is coming up, so on the 7th of March there's something there. You have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck to support you. I was going to look for some support here. So eventually you're going to come into some strong clarity and discernment. It's like the air clears and you're free to decide. You're free to move ahead again. You got a lot of forward movement. There could just be this temporary lull or like period of confusion that you work through the month of March. It could be 1 day, 1 minute, 1 hour, a week of confusion. It's hard to tell. But I do see you moving through this. And you may have to let go of some things that don't serve you as well. This could be like a last sort of signal from the universe. Like there's something you may need to let go of in the month of March. Let's get Aries one more for the month of March. Something to uplift them, inspire them for the month of March. The Fool card and the Page of Wands. So I do sense there will be forward movement again after this temporary lull or setback or confusion or even delay. Okay, there's going to be forward movement again. It may require you to take a leap of faith. It may require you to push something along again. Trust your instincts, your intuition, because that is going to be where you find the most clarity in the month of March. Your instinct, your gut feeling. There could be too many opinions or too much information to sort through. What does your gut say? What does your gut say? This could even be coming from professionals. Okay, too many professional opinions, but there's something about what your gut says that you know to be true the month of March is how you should lead, essentially. How you should lead. Okay, and we know a lot of the times when we follow our gut is when the best outcome occurs, okay? When we don't follow our gut or when we don't speak up in a certain situation, we can then later regret it or see that if we followed that gut feeling, it would have set us on a better path or closer to our end goal here, is what I'm getting at. So I have another deck, and actually I have two more that I'm going to bring into this reading. Since it's a 3-month reading, we're going to get a very bird's eye view of the energies, so you can get a feel and a flavor for the next 3 months ahead, okay? Let's add to January. We got transformation. Wow. Okay, and we can see somebody going through a transformation here. Maybe there's a shift away from the ego to the higher self. There is definitely something here that has to do with personal development here. So a lot of you are into personal development or will find a really good mentor at this time. Maybe a life coach, maybe an awesome therapist or something that helps you see the value in yourself, and you then want to bring that and take that out in the world. This is your time to shine, Aries. Crown, strength, and transformation. It's time for you to shine is the energy I'm getting. Not a time to hold back the month of January. It's time to bring something forward. It's time to expand your wings and fly. I'm also getting the message of integrating your highest self. Okay, incorporating it into your being, into your essence. There's more, okay? Some of you thought you did all the work possible, all the healing work or all the integration work of your highest self. There's more. Your highest self has more to offer you and is what is going to get you to the next phase of your life and your success journey. Some of you may find success for the very first time this year, and it's going to feel amazing. Let's open up February. This is going to be a great year for a lot of signs. I can just feel it in my bones. So February, what's February all about for Aries? Abundance. Do you see what I mean? I can't make this up. You have two cards. One about the succulents being very resilient. And look how many succulents are there. I do feel like some manifestations are coming through for you the month of February. They happen very fast. You know how sometimes it takes months for manifestations to come through? This happens very fast. Abundance, success, prosperity are flowing to you. Open your arms and your palm to receive. It's like the king and the wands are beautiful energies. The king knows when to pursue and act and how to make something happen. The Queen of Wands is to me, the queen of manifestation, of magic, bringing something closer, aligning to abundance, aligning to prosperity, aligning to long-term success. We're not talking about short-term gains. I'm seeing long-term success, something very lucrative, something very long-standing, stands the test of time is what I keep hearing. That's incredible for Aries. Let's look at March. Let's look at March for Aries. Simplicity, keeping things simple, fresh. If any sort of confusion comes up along your path, this could be a normal part of success. Okay, there could be confusion or people trying to fill your head with too many options, too many ideas. The best answer in the month of March is to simplify. Simplify, let go of the things you need to let go of to make space for what truly matters. This is what's going to liberate you. Think of the Fool card and the Fool's journey. There's something about letting go. There's something about taking a leap of faith forward. Maybe not even looking at too many details. You know how when we get professional advice, and I don't want to bash them, they could be seeing too deep into a situation, into stuff that doesn't really matter in the long term. Okay, it's like you have good business sense or good business acumen, okay? And you have to keep trusting that. Sometimes when you bring on like a CEO or something, they could be brilliant at what they do and looking at paperwork. But there's something about the creative element. There's something about how you started something to begin with is what you need to carry with you forward. Some of you can get pretty major. Okay, I'm seeing like a major success story here. So there could be well-intentioned people along your journey, but it feels like it brings a lot of confusion at the same time. So knowing who is sort of a reliant advisor, so to speak, and also knowing that you too can trust your own gut feeling, okay, and your own intuition. And that may be the easiest way to simplify or clear any air of confusion or doubt or even a lull or a stagnation point. Okay? Love, we're going to do a love portion. Look how many layers we're going into here, Aries. Starting with January. Then we're going to look at February and March. And actually, I'm going to split the deck for this. Oh, you have stay optimistic about your love life as a first message. Let me tune in a little deeper. January, February, March 2024 for the sign of Aries. What love messages do you have for Aries? What can you show them about their love life coming up over the next 3 months? Something to be aware of. Okay. I'm going to split the deck, okay? First card out. Ooh, deception in love. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So maybe be mindful. Be mindful of people who are not revealing their entire selves to you in the month of January. You have so much good going on this month that I almost feel like this doesn't matter as much. But for the Aries where this does really matter, I want to bring this in closer. There's 2 people wearing a mask here. It's not just one. So this could be an overall general question where you know, if there's something happening in your love life that is not clear, it's not simple like this simplicity card is showing us, have you closed an eye to it or your eyes to it, okay? Is there something you're not seeing or not willing to see happening in your love life? Could be a question you may ask yourself the month of January, but I wouldn't worry too much. I can feel this energy shifting already. You do have support from both ends, so I feel like there's going to be an unveiling of this mask at some point, or what this really means is some clarity coming through for you where you're going to get an understanding of this love situation for any Aries who feels like they're not sure about a person in their life. They don't know if they can trust them, if they can really fall in love. Okay, there's going to be some confusion cleared up, especially because you have this good omen of the simplicity card here with you. So by March, hopefully it's much sooner. Hopefully it's January itself. There's some tricky love situation that you get to the bottom of. Okay, maybe it's February. It says you release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So yeah, maybe the only way to clear up your love energy is to create strong boundaries with an ex. Not making space for any exes to return into your life or into your mind or your heart. In a sense, you can send them love from a distance, but you get the gist. It may be time to let a person go in your life. It feels like this person isn't the one for you. What's funny is there's a King and a Queen of Wands here. So in the cards, I am seeing a perfect pair and a perfect match coming up in your future. You may just need to release an ex in order to be able to align, because your perfect partner is not going to want to align to you if you still have a cord attached to your ex, or you're still secretly wishing or hoping this person will come back around. Hopefully that's not the case here, and it typically isn't for Aries. Aries move on very quickly. There could be an ex attached to you. You may want to cut the ties to that person energetically, cut the energetic cords. Maybe they're attached to you and it's not you attached to them. You know, whenever like a love portion comes up in the reading, and in fact the whole entire reading, you just want to take these messages with a grain of salt. If they fit, that is wonderful. I love to hear the comments where I read the situation to a T. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay too. There's going to be more messages here, so don't worry. Okay, March, it says let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Simplifying things. Taking a leap of faith, letting things, how do I say this? Giving some space, some breathing room. Allowing breathing room into your love life, as well as business, can be a very positive outcome for you, can produce a very positive outcome. Okay, not needing to control something or trying to get it to go a certain way. Just let it go in the way it's supposed to go, is the energy coming through to support you the most. Overall, though, a lot of Aries are focused on finance and career. This is for a select few who have maybe are new to the channel or have joined in recently. I know a lot of Aries are really looking to expand on their careers or their life purpose or passions. But hopefully this resonated in a way and there's some advice here for you. Okay. Let's get a divine door message. This is going to be a special message for you, Aries, for your next 3 months ahead. What is the message for Aries? What is the message for Aries? You got a moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. A moment's joy. I don't know why I'm getting illumination and clarity coming in. For some Aries confused about a matter or stuck on a matter. Give us one more for Aries over their next 3 months. A comforting message for Aries, okay? Secret sketches. Wonder and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. I feel like this is a connection to your community. Your community, what you have to offer, who you're meant to serve here. Remember, we talked about the crown. There's something very spiritual. You may be asking God or the universe, how may I serve? How may I serve? As a way to get more answers and clarity on your life purpose and path. Now, with that said, the Secret Sketches card is reminding me of you leaving a legacy of some sort. They're bringing me back to the crown. You leaving a legacy that I think is quite beautiful. And you have a lot to share. You have a lot of talent and gift. Maybe motivation yourself. A lot of wisdom. A lot of you are very innovative and creative. Are you capitalizing on your innate talents and using it for your highest good? This is not about competition here. Kings or queens, they don't compete. They just are. You don't compete at this time. You just sort of be you. You open up, you expand, you blossom. You expand on top of your talents. There's some real growth here for you. There's some real growth here for for the sign of Aries. Let's look at your underlying theme for the next 3 months. It says, a tree is only as strong as its roots, which tend to extend deeper into the earth with each generation. You carry the name and bloodline of those who came before you, as well as their strengths and struggles, triumphs and traumas. Honor these ancestors by living in your purpose and learning more about where you come from. The tree is also a symbol of longevity and the desire to build a legacy and generational wealth for your family. If you have received signs to put up an altar or develop deeper connections with living family members, this is a time to follow through and reinforce those bonds. This card could indicate a family or legacy related matter that needs your attention, possibly involving property, inheritances, or overcoming a truth from the past. You may be the one who has been assigned the task of breaking generational curses. Additional meanings: place offerings on your altar, connect with your ancestral practices, spend time learning from your family. Family may be growing. Find strength and comfort in where you come from. What an amazing energy. Didn't I just speak about legacy? Or yeah, it was legacy. I felt like something could be passed down to you, Aries, at this time, like an inheritance, property, and now you have full ownership. You come into responsibility and power. I think we started your reading on the topic of responsibility. There could be some responsibility handed down to you from your ancestors. And through that process, this is a card of knowing how to maybe grow and even further that. So let's say it's an inheritance, some money or a property. Maybe you invest in it so fully that sorry, I got distracted by someone walking their dog. Okay, no distractions 2024. There's something about this energy, Aries, where it's like something's passed down to you, and if it's an inheritance, if it's money, if it's property, you somehow, it's like you add your touch. It's like everything you touch turns to gold at this time. You have a very lucky streak. So maybe you grow it. Maybe you further the legacy, improve it, make it even better, shine even brighter. You could have very positive ideas to contribute to this thing. Okay, what else am I getting? Yeah, so if it's an inheritance, like I'm getting strong advice from your guides who are very, assertive. They're saying don't blow it all at once. Maybe save until you're ready to and know where you want to invest this thing. It could be in your own ventures or business ideas, or you find a way to capitalize it, strengthen it, and grow it even more with succulence. This is real growth, real prosperity, and real abundance here for you. Okay. With that lion spirit, that could be an ancestor, your bloodline. I feel like you have I'm getting royal bloodline or something like that, royalty in your blood. This could be very metaphorically, but it's there coming through. Ultimately, abundance is here for you over the next 3 months. That I think is very cool to hear. I mean, I love when I get like readings, knowing that there's some support, some abundance coming through. What else can I touch upon? Finding a sort of sanctuary in the present moment. Something about a moment's joy. there could be a real authentic connection coming through. Despite that release your ex card, there could be a real authentic connection coming through for you, Aries. That would be beautiful for some of you to experience at this time. But yeah, this is ultimately what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, comment below. Let me know how it resonated or if you enjoyed watching. Subscribe to the channel for more readings, and I'll catch you in the next one.